E-Roo, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.
Yo, what's up? Knicks running hot in this motherfucker. What's going on, yo? The Knicks are up 61-45. The glasses are on because the kid got a little bit of red eye, man. I was drinking tonight, hanging out with some coworkers and stuff like that. So it was really good to do that because I got to celebrate a couple milestones and whatever. Got to hang out with a couple people. You know what's funny about my life is that my coworkers think that I'm quiet because I never heard his voice louder than a whisper. So that's one of my coworkers said to me, you know. So it's like you know, people don't really know me like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, there's another part of my personality. People think that this personality with Dire Knicks is like fake or something. But this is like my off-duty voice, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I'm at work, like I don't like to be wild like this at work. People be wild like this at work. It's like, yo, man, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Why the fuck are you so turned up at 4 o'clock in the morning? So anyway, this is your boy E-Roo. I'm freaking turned up a little bit. So shout out to you know, Phil Porto, formerly from the Knicks Morning Brew show. You know what I'm saying? Formerly from the Morning Brew YouTube channel. So now we're doing something with Nick of Time show, courtesy of Phil Porto. So Phil Porto made that connect. His show is called The Knicks Nightcap. And we'll be doing that every Thursday, guys, on the Nick of Time channel. So that's interesting because I never expected the Nick of Time show to open their channel up to other people to add shows to their channel. Never thought of that. You know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to add people to my channel for the longest time. So the thing about it, people are full of shit, man. People like to waste your time. You know, people say, yeah, we're gonna do something, E-Roo, and then next thing you know, while you're trying to plan something, oh, you know, I don't really have time because they tell you all this bullshit. I don't have time, you know, because I have something to do with my family and this, that, and the other. Okay, bet. All right, no problem, man. You know, whatever. And then while you're trying to sort it out, then you see them on somebody else's channel do the same exact shit that you were talking about. You know what I'm saying? So people know who they are, people know what they do and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But you know, shout out to Phil Porter. I gotta say that. Because he invited me to do this pod with him, along with Guard Up Knicks podcast, Mr. Apollo Reed. You know, shout out to Apollo. Also, shout out to 95 Buick from Twitter. He has a few things going on Twitter. He also has a music channel there on Twitter where they talk about music and stuff like that. That's 95 Buick. And then also shout out to Billy, you know, formerly known as Angry Nick Fan, you know, from Twitter. You know, he's been on the internet before, on Facebook and stuff like that. You might have seen him, the Angry Nick Fan. You might have seen him before. Now he just goes by Billy, you know, and he does Twitter Spaces and things of that nature, man. So it's kind of like a super team kind of getting together, collaborating with the Nick of Time show. So I thought that was pretty dope that they opened up their channel for them. But anyway, this is the Dire Knicks podcast, guys. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get people to come through and to join me on this channel. Like we're close to 3,000 subscribers. So when it comes to this channel, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like me against the fucking world, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like us against the world. Whoever watches this podcast and you enjoy hanging out with me every freaking night, listening to my rants and stuff like that, I definitely appreciate you guys. And I'm like eager to give back to this fan base, that's been following me over the years here. It's been since 2018. This channel hasn't been around since 2018, but I was doing audio podcasts before this channel started. You know what I'm saying? So I fell in love with YouTube, so I'm on YouTube now. So anyway, it's been a couple years now. I've been on YouTube. Took a couple breaks, you know what I'm saying? Because I should have hit 3,000 last year at some point. You know what I'm saying? But here we are now. I'm at the cusp of hitting 3,000. So I'm like anxious to hit 3,000 because I would love to do a give back show where I can just give away all this shit that I keep telling you guys that I got here on the side. I got these Funko Pops here. They got a Ewing John Starks Funko Pop here. I got this Brunson Funko Pop here on the side as well. I got a bunch of those. I've been telling you guys I want to give those away. I still got them right here on my desk. These are mine, but I also have more here that are like in the box here that I've been talking about for the longest time. So I got, like I said, I got things in the boxes here that I'm like fiending to give away, but I can give them away today, but I would love to give them away in a special podcast. You know what I'm saying? So please help the kid get to 3,000 subscribers. So I could pull up my analytics and show you guys my analytics. At least 50 something percent of people that watch this channel are not subscribed, fam. So, like I could even go further where I can literally see people that comment that are not subscribed to the pod. You know what I'm saying? So, I would love for you guys to please subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? To help this channel grow because I want to get this shit out of my fucking room, man. I got like some magazines here that I would like to give away to, some Slam magazines. And like I said, I got Funko Pops. And also too, I also have the NBA 2K 25 for PS5 that I would like to give away also. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to get back to this channel, man. But in order to get back properly, I need to actually hit that 3,000 subscriber mark. So as soon as we get to that 3,000 subscriber mark, then the sooner we'll be able to do that. As far as get-togethers, right now, we're building to do a get-together with Phil Porto and the Nick of Time show, pretty soon, man. So please look out for that. Aside from that, the Die Hard Knicks channel, my channel that I've been doing for a while, I'm gonna do a get-together pretty soon too. But like I said, I gotta get that 3,000. Once I get that 3,000, then I'll do a live get-together show. And I'm thinking we'll do the giveaways and stuff like that at that watch along because we're gonna do a live watch along for the Knicks. What I'm saying, celebrating the 3,000 subscribers for this channel. So anyway, that's just wanted to get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it is what it is. So I was drinking whiskey tonight, guys. Last night I was also drinking whiskey on the pod, just basically 2 ounces. Tonight I had basically 2 ounces also. So I'm not that like completely wasted or anything like that. But I am very excited, man. I'm just excited. My kids just came from a Halloween party and stuff, so so they're pretty excited too. Right now, they're in the other room eating something because they didn't get a chance to eat while they were here. And we're gonna talk some Knicks, man. So right now we're still at halftime. I'm not sure how much more halftime we have here, but we'll get into the nitty gritty. I got a chance to watch a little bit while I was driving home today to pick up the kids from the party and stuff. But the first quarter, 25-24, Knicks were up by 1. Second quarter, the Knicks turned it on, 36-21. So now everybody was kind of afraid that the Indiana was going to blow the Knicks out the same way the Celtics did. But the issue is with the way the Knicks play defense with the drop coverage and this, that, and the other. The Celtics know that the Knicks want to play drop covers. So all they were doing was sidestepping and backing up. I did a whole podcast on that already. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why the Boston Celtics beat us so bad is because, like I said, we just play right into their format, with the way we play defense and stuff. So that's why we got smacked the first game. And this game here, which is giving me a freaking hard on like you would not believe, is that Indiana wants to play at a high pace, right? So they're trying to run us off the court, but the Knicks beat them with their own medicine. And this Knicks team, even though we're shorthanded with a couple injuries right now, we're actually could play fast paced also, motherfucker. What? We could play fast paced too, fam. So this is the identity of the Knicks there. I think we're probably going to see going forward. We're going to play with like a nice little pace. We don't rebound as well as we did last year. So don't ever think that we are going to rebound as good as we did last year. The pace that we have is going to supplement for the rebounding that we don't have. You know what I'm saying? So the pace that we have, we're going to get more possessions, probably more possessions than any team that we play against going forward. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be the key to us winning games this year. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that's freaking awesome. Brunson's going crazy. We'll get into some more stats as this halftime show goes on here. Let's get into the game charts really quick. Like I said, I'm not sure when the game is going to start. I actually don't even have the game on right now. I'm like kind of screwed up right now. But let's take a look at this Indiana Pacers here. The Indiana. Oh, can you guys fucking hear me? You cocksuckers! I gave a whole freaking speech, and you guys couldn't fucking hear nothing that I said. Lord the fuck, Lord have mercy. So you guys didn't hear not a word that I said just now. What the hell are you guys do it in the chat? You know what I'm saying? You guys have wrenches and all that shit, and can't even tell the kid that you can't hear me in the chat. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I gave a whole speech, bro. So I don't know if you guys heard the speech. Shout out to Jackal, man. Jackal, it was like the first moderator here. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear anything that I said just now, bro? You know what I'm saying? If you didn't hear what I said, man, I feel like slapping this freaking snot out of all you guys. So Kenneth Hayes said he heard it all. Okay, so you guys heard it all? What the fuck, man? Listen, do I need to get wasted every night in order to get this turned up? I don't think so. But I mean, Kenneth Hayes said he heard everything. I don't know if you heard it low, or maybe you heard it via my okay, I got it. You guys probably heard everything I said um via my other microphone here. So I got two microphones connected. So you guys heard me through the other microphone. All right, so it's all good. It's all good in hood, fam. So anyway, my man just say he just got here. Go Knicks. What's up? Anyway, for anybody that missed what I said just now, just go to the beginning of the video, hear everything that I said, I guess. So anyway, shout out to the Indiana Pacers. Look at all the shots they made at the rim. Hardly any misses, only 2 misses inside of the restricted area there. Then you got a lot of missed threes, man. So they ran down the court, it was missing mad threes today. Not for nothing, the Knicks did a good job of contesting a lot of these threes and forcing Indiana to take anxiety threes. Threes that the defense is hounding them, and they have to take a three that the Knicks want them to take. So that was the Knicks' strategy against the Celtics, to make the Celtics take threes that we wanted to take. But it backfired because the Celtics were taking the shots that they wanted to take. You know what I'm saying? And it was uncontested, unsolicited, barely no dribbles, sidestepping, and all kind of stuff. They shot like 60-something% as a starting unit with the Knicks, man. Almost broke the NBA record. But the Indiana Pacers are not going to do that. Shout out to the Knicks on the right-hand side. As you can see, it seems like we were just going right down the teeth of the defense. Hardly any corner threes because all the offenses, like I said, was right down up their ass. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to a lot of these transition threes here at the top of the key. Shout out to a lot of points in the paint there. Quite a few misses and stuff, but it's a lot of action. As far as pace, the Knicks are right there with the Pacers. Pacers at 46, we at 46. We shot 54%. They shot 43%. They shot way more, not way more threes, but they missed way more threes than we did, and that's the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? So that's all good, man. So what else we going down here? Biggest lead for the Knicks was 16. That's excellent. Right now, what is the lead at the present moment right now? The lead right now is pretty high right now. So we're just about at 14. This is 16 points right now, for what it seems like. Let's get into the what rebounds and stuff. Knicks are actually up 2 rebounds, assists. For some reason, the Knicks never can get over on the assists. Steals were down, blocks were up. Turnovers, the Knicks always keep a good protection of the ball. Only 5 assists, 5 turnovers at the half. We shot 55%, they shot 42. We shot 53% from 3. You know what I'm saying? They shot 16%. That's going to taper. So the game should be a little bit interesting in the second half here. Points in the paint, almost dead even. Knicks lead that 28-26. Second chance points, Indiana does have 6-4 on us. And fast break points, the Knicks are leading by 1. So I just thought that Indiana tried to run us off the court, and the Knicks beat them at their own game. We'll get into some individual stats here. So like I said, I'm not sure if we're back in business yet. So we aren't back in business. So the only thing that I really need to say outside of anything having to do with the Knicks here is Halliburton. I believe Halliburton has 0 points right now. Yes, Halliburton is 0 for 7, and he was supposed to be the like this great Nick killer or something like that. So we're basically all the way in the third quarter, 9 minutes and 8 seconds in the third quarter. So guys, I haven't done any play by play or anything like that, so we'll get right into it. Highest score for the Pacers was 12. They got Matherin, Benedict Matherin, who all Indiana fans said, "Oh, we would have beat the Knicks anyway if Matherin was playing." Anyway, he has 11 points. As far as the Knicks, the entire starting lineup is whooping that ass. 12, 10, 12, 13, and 12. That should be the Knicks. That should be the Knicks. Spreading the wealth within the starting lineup. Everybody got 12 points. Deuce might be hurt right now. I don't know what's going on. But let's get into some action here. Like I said, I don't even have it queued up, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on with your boy today. But I don't even have it queued up. So let me just get this together. I'm gonna slide this over here really quick. Let me just get my screen together, guys. I believe we're playing on ESPN, right? So let me get the ESPN app going on here, and then we can get right into some play by play. So where's ESPN? Let me go do ESPN. Yo, also shout out to Jay Boogie. Jay Boogie actually hit me up today. He hit me up and said to call him. I didn't even realize I had his number. I had his number saved in my phone from us hanging out, meeting up before. But Jay Boogie is awesome, man. We got a chance to talk a little bit. So it's just kind of touching base, man. We got to get up with each other, man. It's a lot of fun being a Knicks fan. I got to tell you, there's a lot of things that we do. Like like I gotta say I'm gifted at what I do here. I'm gifted at what I do with this pod and stuff. Shout out to everybody else. Everybody else is gifted in what they do, but I'm gifted in the style of podcasting that I do on this show. Jay Boogie's absolutely gifted in creating music related to the Knicks and sports in general. The beats and the lyrics and stuff like that is just perfectly made for the genre. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that he's pretty awesome. And just the respect that we all have for each other. There's not everybody. Not everybody's like that. There's a lot of assholes out there still. You know what I'm saying? A lot of gatekeepers and people that just want to, they want to bash you to big themselves up. So we don't talk about those guys. We only talk about the ones that are real people that we just love each other, man, because like we love the Knicks. Like I love you guys. And whoever's in the chat, man, I freaking love you fucking guys, man, because like outside of the chat and everybody that I met on the internet in my regular life, it's just a bunch of dicks out there that they're not really Knicks fans, and they like to trash the Knicks all the time because the Knicks haven't won anything. But once the Knicks win the championship, you got tickets to the Knicks game? You got any tickets? You know what I'm saying? That's what people do. But once you meet real Knicks fans, and like just interact with real Knicks fans on the internet, it is what it is, man. I know my demographic. I know who's watching the channel. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly people around my age group. You know what I'm saying? The older cats are watching this channel. We do have some people a little bit younger, that watch the channel, but it's mostly my demographic, man. But for those that rock with me, man, I definitely appreciate it. And we're just gonna keep building and not keep building up with this channel, but just keep building the network which is the Knicks fan base. You know what I'm saying? Us. We're gonna keep it going here. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm looking at the time, it's 8:20 here. So I'm looking to start this game up here. So it looks like they were on commercial. They're on like a weird commercial, so it looks like they have some graphics going on here. So I'm waiting for them to come back. So they finally come back here. So we got Spike Lee is showing him. So right now, like I said, on the screen it says 8:20 right now. We got my man Floyd Mayweather's at the game. Melo's at the game. Yeah, man, we're gonna get it popping. John Starks, the whole Knicks, everybody's there. Bernard King's lady is there. She's always with him. I gotta get this. I'm extremely dehydrated, so this is like a little bit of electrolytes here to get myself going. Shout out to Fat Joe. We got Tracy Morgan in the place. Yeah, man, it's dope. It's good to see guys, man. It's good to see guys doing their thing and showing up for these Knicks. It's everywhere, not just us, not just whatever. The chat, like I said, people outside doing their thing. It is what it is, man. 8 minutes and 11 seconds right now. Let's go. Hart in and out. Crossover on Josh Hart. Josh Hart, good defense, making him lose it, kicking it back out to number 33. 33 over there to, is that Matherin? They're going to call it an illegal screen there. So a little bit too much movement there on their end. So there's something going on with the echo here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Something's going on my end. Hopefully you guys can hear me nice and smooth, and we won't have to do nothing crazy here. Hopefully you guys can hear me really good, man. So you go Brunson over to Cap. We got a two-man game going there. Brunson top of the key, full of fire. Gives it over to OG. OG loses it. Got a hand on the ball there. Bad pass by Brunson. Here comes Indiana with a fast break. They finish their business. Carl Anthony Towns gets the ball. He was looking to give it back, but he comes across the timeline. He's going against Miles Turner. Goes between the legs. He's back to Brunson. Standing there to give picks. Brunson's going down into the teeth of the defense. Comes in the right of dotted line. Shoots it. Cat with the rebound. Cat kicks it out to Josh Hart in the right-hand corner. Misses that three-point shot. Josh Hart runs in there. Looks like it's going to be – it should have been Knicks' ball, but I think Josh Hart touched it while he was out of bounds. So it will be Indiana's ball. 69-51. Josh Hart got slammed into the baseline just now, man. He's a tough motherfucker, bro. He is tough as nails. Yeah, man. Shout out to glasses. I'm rocking my glasses today because my eyes are a little red. Definitely a little bit dehydrated right now. I'm not used to drinking, guys. And I know you guys remember I used to be drinking like 24-ounce cans of beer, sometimes two of them while I was live on air. And for those that didn't know, man, I used to be drinking a lot during that time period, man. So I'm glad to say that I don't drink like that anymore. I did take 18 months off. If you guys remember, I was fasting from liquor for 18 months, and then ever since then, I just don't have the taste for it like that anymore. So I mean, 2 nights in a row, with the podcast, Nick's nightcap, we was drinking, just a little 2-ounce bottle of stuff. I got some more over here for other episodes. But tonight I had 2 ounces, 4 ounces also. So basically like two drinks. So, but outside of that, because of my diet and stuff, the little bit of liquor dehydrates me way too much, man. So it's this, liquor is not for me, but it is worth celebrating, I think, man. Sometimes if there's a reason to celebrate, you do it, then you can have a drink or so, a little nightcap per se. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Yeah, man. So I see guys in the chat starting to pop in here. So definitely appreciate guys coming in. Uh, we'll get into that in a second. But here goes Tyrese Halliburton. He looks a little anxious there. He's breathing a lot. Lights are bright in the garden. Number 23 over to 43. 23 top of the key. Give it back to Halliburton. Halliburton on the right hand side looking to drive there. Throws a cross court pass to Nembhard. Nembhard on the left hand side. They're gonna call another illegal screen there. They're gonna call offensive foul Siakam. So Siakam's trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. But listen, these guys they like to move, right? But you also have to play by the rules. Also, you can't just continuously move and have your body and your arms flailing around and stuff like that, and don't expect the referees to call the fucking ball. So nice little steal there by Nembhard, but he runs right out of bounds. So good play. A lot of cross court passes here, So shout out to thing. As you can see, literally Siakam threw OG to the floor. So anyway, Brunson crossed over top of the key. Scores now 69-51, 6:49. Brunson kicks it out to OG. He gives it over to Josh in the corner. Josh misses it. Karl Anthony Towns with a nice rebound in traffic. Nice little baby hook in the paint. Dotted line knocks that down. Baby. 71-51. Busting that ass. 20-point lead for the Knicks. He goes number 23 back to Siakam over to Miles Turner. Miles Turner on the drive. Cat was right there, but still Miles Turner was able to get it off the glass. He kind of threw it off the glass and then turned his body around like, Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Ball goes in. Brunson working against Nembhard here. Nembhard is guarding him tight. Gives it over to Mikal. Mikal back to Cat. Cat fakes the handoff. Gives it back to Mikal. Top of the key. Jab step. Looking for a screen. Mikal Bridges comes over. Mikal Bridges is looking. Drives all the way into the paint. Spins in the lane there. Turnaround jump shot. Oh, he misses that. That would have been nice. Miles Turner fucking around with Halliburton ends up throwing that shit out of bounds. And he said it will be Knicks ball here. So good hustle by Josh Hart, just being active there. Ends up getting a nice possession here by the Knicks. Booyaka, booyaka! Die Knicks, watch along, baby. Play by play. Halftime and crunch time at this point. Once again, apologize for being late. I totally forgot about the kids' Halloween party today, and then plus I was out drinking today. So not drinking, I was out hanging out with some coworkers, getting letting go some steam. Josh Hart comes around the screen all the way to the basket, gets stripped, but they will call a foul. Wow, they will call a foul. So Indiana's getting frustrated, like the Knicks are getting all the calls. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right, whatever you say, bro, whatever you say. So shout out to the viewership. Not much viewership today. I'm quite sure quite a few people are doing watch-alongs now because watch-alongs is the wave. When I was doing watch-alongs before, I was basically doing halftime and crunch time, so there wasn't many watch-alongs. And people used to tell me, like, "Oh, why do you keep doing these watch-alongs? Nobody watching that shit." Now, here we go. Fast forward 2024. Everybody's doing a fucking watch-along show now. Oh, wow, look at the watch-alongs, right? Wow, he's so good. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, I've been doing it for the longest, and I think I do it the best as far as play-by-play. I'm probably like the best play-by-play person that you see out there. You know what I'm saying? Especially given tidbits of what's happening in the game and stuff that's happening out there. I think I do a really good job at that. But anyway, people gonna go out there and it's like, oh wow, he's so great. This, that, and the other. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Sounds like I'm a hater, but I don't give a fuck. He goes, number 0 inside to Siakam, over to Miles Turner. Nice little layup is good. Knicks were trying not to foul there. They had their hands down at their knees. Here goes Brunson come across. Got number 9 guarding Brunson. Gonna get some names going on here in the second. Number 9 is guarding coming around the screen. Brunson all the way into the paint dotted line. Here goes the floater, knocks that down. So Brunson fearless, man. He doesn't care about the contact. He doesn't care about the trees. Number 9 comes around the screen. Miles Turner gets all the way into the paint, just like Brunson, but kicks it back out to Miles Turner for a corner 3. Misses that. Here comes Cat with the rebound. Knicks up 74-55. Here goes Miles Turner. Mikal Bridges there. Mikal Bridges ends up giving the OG back into Cat's hands. Cat's is being guarded tightly by Miles Turner. He just blew past that motherfucker. And he fouls him. They didn't call it. It's like, what is the referees doing? He blows past him, and then he fouls him. They didn't call it. Then he has to get it and has to throw it up at the rim in order to beg for a foul. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, good take move there by Karl Anthony Towns. So shout out to a lot of people. I've been hearing people saying that Cat is really a power forward. I get it, because he's finesse, but he is 7 feet. He's a legit 7-footer. You know what I'm saying? So he should be playing power. He should be playing center, dude. You know what I'm saying? We got guys in this NBA that are 6'8" playing center because they can't shoot the three. They could block shots but can't shoot the three. But because Cat can shoot the three, he's a power forward. So I mean, it works with Cat at center if we can get somebody at power forward to do power forward things. Oh, we got to rely on OG to do whatever. As long as OG is scoring, then it kind of makes sense a little bit. But if he's not scoring, then it doesn't make sense. So anyway, we'll figure that out as time goes on. But right now, we're whipping that ass 76-55. Here goes number 9 coming across the timeline. Here got Obi trying to get loose in the corner there. Drives. Instead of kicking it to OG, he took it. He called his own number. Was able to score. That was number 26. So Indiana has quite a few players, man, that play pretty good. But this guy Rick Carlisle is playing everybody. Josh Hart at the elbow, giving it to Mikal Bridges here in the post. Posting up, number 26, posting up low. A lot of contact. Shot up over the head there, gets the foul. A lot of contact with Mikal Bridges there. So Mikal Bridges doesn't look like he's strong, but he's been moving back guys in the post, which is interesting, man. So I think that shit is dope. So shout out to people in the chat. Let me say shout out to everybody's in the chat here because there's only 9 people here today. So like I said, as time goes on, people will know that I'm here. David L in the building for the first. He says, we're winning this game. Yankees baseball is back. Harlem CEO in the place to be. So let's go, Dyer family. We got Nostalgic Nick, important game. It's too early to say important game. Every game is important. Just like every day in your life is important. You can't say, oh, today is more important than the next day. Every day that you wake up and breathe new air into your body is an important day. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you got something planned or not. If you just wake up and just end up laying in bed all day, it's still an important day. You know what I'm saying? So this game is just as important as any game in the NBA. Number 9, good pass there for number 26. Good pace there by the Indiana Pacers. Tom Thibodeau doesn't like what he's seeing. He's pissed off as if we're down by 20, but we are up by a lot right now. We're up by 28. Excuse me, 18. I'm sorry. We're up by 18. Shout out to Trish. Salute to everybody. Did Eru have to change this halftime to end? Yeah, man, I had to change it, man, because I got stuck in action today. Like I said, I was hanging out with some coworkers. I think it was necessary, so it was pretty cool to hang out with the guys. But on the way home, I made it just in time to just make the start of the show. But I totally forgot that my wife and kids were at a Halloween party. I had to go pick them up. So that's what caused the delay tonight, man. So like I said, I still was able to watch the beginning of the first half a little bit from the phone, while I was driving and while I was waiting for the fan to come out. So, did get to watch the first half and stuff, man. Said Deuce is hurt. Yeah, so hopefully it's not a big time injury. So I didn't see the injury, and I'm trying not to find the video because I just don't want to visualize it. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that he's good. If you guys seen Deuce McBride get hurt, tell me how bad it was, man. Was it bad? Because I refuse to look at the video at this moment in time. Nostalgia Nick likes Cat. Cat's been playing pretty good, man. Like good body language in this game. Last game, he was playing hard. I ain't gonna say that he wasn't playing hard, but just things look way different right now. In this game compared to the Boston game. Here goes Kenneth Hayes. Kenneth Hayes he posted a bunch of freaking emojis, man. You know what I say for emoji? Emoji gang there for Mr. Kenneth Hayes there. He says, roll until the wheels fall off. Bang, 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 bang with all these different emojis and stuff. So that's all good. Shout out to Jocko once again. I gotta beat these Pacers. Yeah, man. I hate losing to the Pacers. I don't give a fuck what's going on. When the Knicks were losing all these years, man, it did not feel good to lose against the Pacers. Like Miami, I get it. I respect Miami. But the thing with the Pacers, I just don't. It's not that I don't respect them. It's just for some reason that jersey just means something to me a little bit more, as far as like it annoys the shit out of me more than any other jersey in the NBA. I think. So I gotta take a quick look around the league, but I think the Indiana Pacers might be the most annoying jersey in the NBA when it comes to the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? I like the team, but when they play against us, I do not want them to win at all. I do not want the Indiana Pacers to beat the Knicks at all. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Yeah, man. So we got who's this? Just Zeus. He says, he just got here. I think I read that once before. Bobby Santiago in the place. Bobby Santiago said, yo, Eru, man, I'm sorry, man. I can't deal with this shit. My health and getting married and stuff, man. I'm gonna have to take a pause for the Knicks. Here you go in the chat. So what's up, Bob? Good to see you, man. You can't stay away from these Knicks, man. If anything happens, you might be sick laying on your deathbed, man. The Knicks are playing, put the game on. Put the game on. Put the game on. You know what I'm saying? Till we die. Orange and blue, baby. Shout out to Kareem Grant in the place. Always salute. No echo. Okay, that's very good. Yeah, so I hate when I get into those rants and then it was like all for none. But I thank God that I do have two mics on. So if this mic is not working, the other mic kicks in. So that thank God for that. Shout out to Brio. He said I can't stand Reggie Miller. Man, fuck Reggie Miller. But Reggie Miller respects us though. He likes to bust our chops as a good shot there by Josh Hart. Nice little spin in the paint. So Josh Hart is starting to look for a shot here in the regular season. Here comes the Indiana Pacers there. Number 9 kicks it out over here to number 26 for spot up in three shot there. Here goes Josh with the rebound, picks it up, pushing the pace here. Guys that get to the corner I'm happy to see Miles McBride in the corner there, guys. So Miles McBride did get hurt, but he's out there right now. So here goes Brunson trying to work guys in. I know he just took a look at Miles. So he's going to try to get Miles a shot here as he gets into the paint, all the way to the paint, takes a bump. Oh, goaltending, baby. Miles Turner. Oh, no, that's number 22. That's Jackson. He ends up getting a goaltending there. So I got to get some names going. So let me see if I can get something here. ESPN. I mean, I'm just going to have to do ESPN scoreboard. So ESPN scoreboard. I'm going to have to rock the ESPN score. I just broke the tab and put it in my can of soda, man. That's annoying. So let me get this going here. It's just so I can get some names. So, I mean, I know the guys, but I just can't get it here because I'm kind of jacked right now. Shout out to MSG that has all the producers and stuff talking in the ear, and they have paper printouts and computers with all kind of information that people from behind the scenes are feeding to the guys. It's just me here, guys. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, here comes the Indiana Pacers. We got 00 there. I think that's Mather in there, dribbling, looking to get the ball to number 9, back out to Jackson, over to Obi. Obi on the tip of his toes, looking, gives it to number 9, a nice little drive through traffic, but they do call a foul there. A lot of contact there. But number 9 is definitely loves contact. So number 9 is TJ McCollum. So TJ McCollum might be the best backup point guard in the entire league. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to whoever else you want to add to that. But he might be probably the best backup point guard in the entire league, man. 4 assists tonight, 4 points. He's about to go to the line right now. Shoot the first free throw. He misses that front rim. A couple of the other guys. You got Jay Walker's been playing today. You know, like I said, Indiana Pacers play everybody. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They played 11 dudes tonight. But it's not just tonight. They're gonna do that every single night. They're gonna play a lot of guys. You know what I'm saying? So scrolling up here, Siakam has 12. We got Miles Turner with 13. Right now, the Knicks are really instilling their will against this Indiana Pacers team. Right now, Miles McBride is out there. He's dribbling here, top of the key, left hand side. Takes a screen by Jericho Sims. Good screen, knocks the guy off his keister. It gives it over to Mikal Bridges in the corner. So Mikal Bridges' hitch in his jump shot is gone. So he eliminated that and then just went back to his normal jump shot. So I knew it was some kind of ruse. Maybe he was trying something and it wasn't working. So he just reverted back to his old jump shot. Number 26 has a lot of cross court passes by Indiana. Obi dribbling now, posting up Miles McBride, ends up getting the pass back on the inside, loses it. So I mean, Obi Toppin is probably like the most useless power forward as far as doing power forward things in the entire league. 85-60, baby. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on my clock. Uh, as far as the Knicks got a nice balanced attack. We're running an 8-man rotation. All of our starters are in double figures, son. Here goes Brunson with yet another 3. Brunson with 20 points at the moment, 8 for 17, taking a lot of shots tonight, but he does have 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, sucker. Here goes Mathurin over to 26, 26 back to 22, 26 back to McCollum over to Mathurin. Mathurin now being guarded by Josh. Josh still had the hand up. Shot is off. Nice little rebound there by Brunson. Slapped it over to Jericho. Jericho back to Mikal Bridges. And Mikal Bridges coast to coast, baby. Up on that rim, two-handed jump, two-handed dizunk. And Indiana Pacers got to call a timeout because the Knicks are running them down, baby. 30-point lead, 151 in the third quarter, son. Shout out to Mikal Bridges with 18 points, 5 assists, only 1 rebound, 1 steal. But that's his role. That is what he's going to bring to the table. Him going the full court there with the side step and all this, that, and the other. He's been doing that all since the preseason up until now. His jump shot definitely changed. He doesn't have to hit you in there anymore. He's just letting it go the way he did the last couple of years in his career. You know, shout out to OG. OG's doing what he's supposed to do. 12 points for OG, 4 rebounds, maybe a steal. He might get another one. That's basically what OG does. Don't expect him to do any more. Like I hear people talking about OG, need to do this, that, and the other, but he's never done that. So you can only expect OG to do what he does. We paid him because he's probably like one of the best two-way players in the entire league. That's why we paid him. We didn't pay him to get 15 rebounds. We didn't pay him to get 20 points. We just paid him to play decent offense and lockdown defense. That's what we paid him for. Shout out to Karl Anthony Towns. 12 rebounds tonight, son. 2 blocks tonight, son. 16 points tonight, son. 5 for 9, doing it very efficiently. 2 for 2 for 3, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. So he's probably going to end up with about 20 something points by the end of the night. Only 24 minutes also. So we've been playing guys off of Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson kicking ass, 20 points, like I said. Josh Hart with 16 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. So sometimes Josh Hart needs a little bit of time to get himself acclimated. So after getting cracked in that first game against the Celtics, Josh Hart is back to basically doing what he was doing in the playoffs last year. Shout out to Sims. Shout out to Payne. Shout out to McBride. Let's go Knicks. McCollum there splits the defense, goes right at Cat. Good defense by OG, gets into the passing lanes. Obi Toppin gets a shovel pass aside to Jackson, number 22. And he gets a layup. So Jackson there. I'm looking for number 26. That's Shepard. 26 is Shepard. Right now he's guarding the ball. Josh Hart brought the ball across the timeline, looking to get the action going. Mikal Bridges sets a screen. Josh Hart sets another screen. Nick's got to be careful. Illegal screens going there. Mikal Bridges just pulls up and pop, 3-point shot. Still got a little bit of a hitch, but he definitely changed it from what he was doing before. He still got a little bit of a hitch. But if it goes in, it don't matter, son. He goes Mathurin over to TJ McCollum. TJ McCollum trying to figure it out all the way to the basket. Good defense by OG, but he still knocked it down. So McCollum has a jump shot where he kind of shoots it behind his head and he shoots it high. So, I mean, good strategy there to get your shot off, man. So he knocked that down nice and easy. Josh Hart coming across the timeline. Right now, Josh Hart is acting as the point guard. Gives it over to Karl Anthony Towns, top of the key. Looking for Mikal Bridges. Oh, good pass to Mikal, but got broken up by Jackson. Ends up getting it back into OG's hand. OG's doing some dribbling. He picks up 3, gets it blocked. Tried to get it back. Jackson ends up getting it back. Oh, Karl Anthony Towns ends up getting the steal here as it comes across half court. Uh, Karl Anthony Towns sidestep all the way to the basket. A little bit too hard off the glass, but they're gonna call a foul. I think he was slapped in the face. 93-64, sucker. Knicks are whipping that ass. You know what I mean? Shout out to Geraldine in the place. What up, Geraldine? Hope you're having fun on fantasy, girl. Shout out to everybody here. Yeah, so I got a Dire Knicks fantasy league. I don't think anybody gives a damn about updates for that league and stuff. But we could get into that if you would like. So I mean, I got these things queued up on the top of my screen here. So this is actually the Die Knicks fantasy league here. As you can see that I'm playing against Trav Ryan. What's going on here? Let's go to the league real quick. So this is actually my settings here. So right now Trav is beating me, and as you can see the different standings and whoever else is playing in this league here. So I mean it's fun. I've been doing it for a couple years now. I won. I don't think I've won my league yet, but I'm looking to try to win this time. I'm getting smoked by Trav. Trav has a really good team. So we'll see how that goes. Here goes McCollum on the inside to Jackson. Jackson was able to get up on that rim, but he got fouled there. So Jackson actually is a good player. I got a little bit of respect for the kid. He's actually a decent player, very active. Back in the days, he would be like a power forward, really. He wouldn't be a center, but he's really being used as a center, in Indiana. But like not even back in the days. I want to talk about 10 years ago. Jackson probably would be a power forward. Like Obi Toppin about 10 years ago, a little bit more, probably 15 years ago, he would be a small forward, not a power forward center. You know what I'm saying? He would just be strictly small forward. So the NBA is changing. It's not, they call it modern basketball. It doesn't mean that it's better. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean that it's better. You know, but the game is different. It's definitely a different game. Back in the days, they allowed, they always talk about the hand checking and stuff, but also the defense, the way that the officials called the game was different. So here goes Miles, just go Miles Deuce McBride, excuse me, Miles McBride. Definitely a little extra spice to his game there. He just got clocked just now. Anthony Towns goes right at Jackson, throws it up at the rim, catches his own rebound, but got snatched from him from Mathurin. So that'll be the end of the third quarter. I'm proud of the Knicks, man. We gotta clap it up. Let me get the clapping thing going on here over here, man. I got some sounds. I always forget that I got them over here. But let's get some sounds here. Let's do a nice little soul clap. Nice little slow clap. There you go. Let's do a little round of applause there for the Knicks. Totally protecting in the house, 95-64. Shout out to all my Knicks fans that are there. I think Anthony MSG got like 100 cats with him. I wish I could have been a part of that. Just couldn't really let the bread go. I could have gotten in there last minute, but it's not worth it. Just keep my chips and just hold it down for something else that might be a little bit more interesting. I don't know what could be more interesting than opening night, but it is what it is. But yeah, the Knicks are up 95-64 in the third quarter, man. So we got the fourth quarter coming. A lot of fun here watching these Knicks. Shout out to Toronto, who's whipping Philadelphia's behind. So shout out to Philadelphia. They're missing Embiid and they're also missing Paul George for some time. So their record is going to suffer because they're missing the two best players there. They still got enough guys to win, but I don't know how much you can win if you're missing your two of your best players. Probably like your first and your third best player. Shout out to Maxey. Maxey's definitely a really good guy there. So anyway, they're missing those guys. Orlando Magic has come out with the like Rockets Rockets red glare, whatever they say, from the national anthem, 100-85 against Brooklyn. So shout out to them. I don't really want to look at the box score. Cleveland, I don't want to talk about them. Every year they put them over the Knicks and the Knicks end up destroying them. So we'll see. All this stuff will play itself out, man. But shout out to Toronto taking care of business and Orlando also taking care of business, man. So good stuff around the league. Sliding over here, take a look at Paris Duggar. What are you talking about, man? It's a Bridges worry. It's a nothing burger. Absolutely, man. So I mean, it's just weird to see a guy that's such a good shooter, and we all thought highly of him, and he changed his jump shot. It's so weird that he did that. But now that the game is going, he's starting to jump with the jump shot, and stuff. So now it looks a little bit more fluid and stuff, and it's going in, so it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But the spot up jump shot when he was doing it in preseason, and when he was doing it in practice, stuff like that, it just troubled you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that he got it together. I'm quite sure his trainers and probably the Knicks got themselves together, watched tape, and probably just cleaned it up. You know what I'm saying? So the confidence is there, as you can see. He plays with a lot of energy, man. He definitely has a lot of strength in the post, which surprises me. Him getting up the court, he flies up the court. Always in control, can finish in contact. Super long arms, can finish all kind of different ways. So shout out to Mikal Bridges, man. That's how he's gonna contribute. Last night at the Knicks nightcap show on Nick of Time, guys were talking about a shot creation. So my answer to that, everybody was saying who's going to be the next shot creator. So they was giving specific players. But for me, the Knicks shot creator is the offense. And I think tonight the offense is showing exactly what it is because the points are spread out across the board. So the offense is the shot creator for the Knicks, man. So it's just that we played the Boston Celtics on ring night, you know what I'm saying? And we were playing drop coverage on a team that shoots the 3-point shot, exclusively. They don't want to do nothing else but shoot threes. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, Tatum comes down and goes one-on-one and does his thing. But if that's not going, they constantly have a 3-point shot option going on as OG just drags my man Jackson all the way to the basket and lays. Oh, that was Obi. Dragged him all the way to the rim and knocked it down. So shout out to him. He goes Obi on the inside, interior pass to Jackson. I really like Jackson. Number 22 is definitely getting some work done out there. 66 to 97. Knicks are whipping that ass. Here goes campaign, goes into the middle of the court, back to OG. OG got a nice little fade going on here. Gives it to Mikal Bridges with another wide open 3-point shot. He misses it. 22 with another rebound. We got McCollum on the left hand side being guarded by OG now. Kicks it back out to Jackson. Jackson finds it over to, I think that's Walker, number 5. Number 5, floater or alley oop there to Jackson. I'm trying to tell you, this guy Jackson is doing some work, man. Much respect to him. Very active. Does everything good as far as big man is concerned. So that's Jackson. He got 8 points and 5 rebounds so far in about 14 minutes. Here goes OG in the corner from a three to get a 3-point shot. He misses that. Here comes the Indiana Pacers with a little bit of steam right now, trying to take advantage of the fast break. Jackson has it. He's been going crazy. Cam Thomas whacks him just to get the ball out of his hands. Good take foul there by Campaign, I think, because the momentum is going on Indiana's hands there. So to whack him one good time stops the ball a little bit. So I like that. So they're showing Wiseman. Shout out to Wiseman. Wiseman was like a number 1 draft pick by Golden State or whatever, but he ended up getting injured and just trying to assimilate. He looked like he was going to make a stride, into becoming a rotational player. But he ends up blowing his Achilles, man. So what can you do, man? That guy just has bad luck, man. So him blowing his Achilles is probably going to really derail his career going forward. He's still young, so you got to give it up to him, man. But it's definitely hard to talk about a young guy like that. That's that with all these injuries and stuff like that. It just sucks. With somebody with so much potential. Shout out to Brio. He says, gotta love that drive and dunk finish. Yeah, man. So that was Mikhail. Shout out to Geraldine once again. We got Cisco Hole coming to place. What up? Yeah, man. Let's get busy, man. Good to see you, man. I see you got a new picture there. Shout out to you. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that pops into the channel. Definitely appreciate it. He goes Miles McBride in the corner for another 3. So the score is 100-70. Here goes McCollum all the way to the paint, dotted line, kicks it out to the elbow here. I don't see that's Matherin. So they throw it inside there to Obi. So I mean the offense is good. They got a lot of good reads. So like I said, Jackson, I'm thoroughly impressed by that dude. Isaiah Jackson, I believe is his first name, Isaiah. So OG gives it over to Mikhail, top of the key. So I'm looking, he's basically going to be the primary ball handler, but he just got stripped. Number 5 goes up. That's Walker. He misses the dunk. No foul call. It goes Deuce. Deuce, top of the key, over to Cam. Cam with a wide open 3-point shot. Deuce ends up getting the rebound, goes up and misses that, but it will be a foul call there. So I think that's dope, man. I would like to see Campaign, since he's the point guard, I would like to see him take the lead. You know what I'm saying? Having Mikal Bridges take the lead is not really a good idea. I would rather see Mikal Bridges get be a receiver and let Cam do what he does. I don't want to see Cam as the receiver. But shout out to Walker trying to put some spice on that dunk instead of just getting the 2 points. You're not going to get extra points by trying to rip the rim off, man. Guys gotta learn that. like Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin keeps doing this in between the leg dunk shit. It's not like it's 5 points. It's still 2 points, you prick. You know what I'm saying? But he feels himself, with that in between the leg dunk. It sucks, man. Just freaking play basketball. It's crazy. So Mikal Bridges is getting checked in. So the Knicks crowd is giving him a standing ovation. It looks like the Knicks might pull the plug because we're up by 28 right now. Is Karl Anthony Towns asking for a foul. They missed the hook shot. He's complaining a little bit as Indiana runs down the Knicks. Here comes Mathurin, comes around the OB screen, pull up jump shot at the foul line, knocks that down. So the lead is cut to 26. Here comes Cam, true point guard holding the ball here, being guarded by Mathurin, gets it over to Carl. Carl Anthony Towns wants to get a bucket before he gets pulled out of here. Josh Hart pounces on the loose ball, up and under, ends up getting a nice little layup there. So it looks like Carl will like to get a bucket before Tom Thibodeau takes him out. So number 26 has it. Left-hand side there, guarded by Cam. Back to the top of the key to Obi. Over to Mathurin. Mathurin gives it over to number 8. Back to Mathurin. Comes around the screen. OG comes up. Playing good defense there, making Mathurin get to the basket. He ends up going off the glass and laying it up. So OG's a good defender. It's really because of his arms and stuff. But if you can move laterally while you're dribbling, you can get past OG. The thing is, you have to get past his arms. Here goes Cam, top of the key, picks up his dribble, but then launches a three-point shot, total air ball. So this is how teams catch up. We got 8 minutes and 24 seconds here. Now it's a 26-point lead. Good play by Mathurin. Kind of close to a travel there. I'm not sure if that was a travel or not. Yeah, man. So here goes I don't know who that is. Back over to I don't know who this is either. So I don't know if Indiana's starting to empty their bench too. Mathurin gets all the way inside. He gets stripped, but they're gonna call a foul there on the Knicks. So let me see who these new guys are in this game here. Number 8 for Indiana. Number 8 for Indiana, that is Freeman. Shepard is out there, only plays 7 minutes. There's another player. Walker is out there. Yeah, so Walker is the other guy, number 5, that blew the dunk and tried to make a layup just now. Mathurin is good, 7 for 10 today, 18 points off the bench. So he leads all scores in Indiana right now. As far as the Knicks, like I said, we're top heavy in the starting lineup. Very good starting lineup. The minutes distribution coming off the bench, 10 minutes for Sims, 18 for Campaign. Miles Bride got 16. You know what I'm saying? So, right now the starters are playing so well that you don't really need the bench to really go off. So far so good. I really like what we see. As you see shot distribution, 11, 12, 11, 17, 13. That's right on brand of what we need to do to win. So Deuce has it. Deuce is telling guys to get downhill. Takes a screen from Towns just to get loose. Here he goes on the right-hand side, goes crossover, comes across another double screen. He falls to the floor. They're going to call a foul there on number 26. A lot of contact. Number 26 with the porn stash. What's 26 name again? I keep forgetting. Shepard. Shepard with the porn stash. So why is Brunson coming back in? So Tom Thibodeau said, I want to win by 30. So he brings Brunson back in with 8 minutes left. Campaign comes out. So I don't think that's necessary, but we'll see. Josh Hart gets the inbounds pass, hit top of the key, gives it back to Brunson. Brunson being guarded here. Karl Anthony Towns, top of the key now. Driving to the basket, past the dotted line. He just throws blind shots there, hoping that the referees call a foul. He did get a foul call, but it's a little bit annoying that he drives and he goes like totally off balance and he just throws the ball up at the rim. I really do not like that. He really needs to square up and really be committing to that shot. But he's getting to the free throw line, so he can't really complain. So tonight, Karl Anthony Towns is 6 for 7 right now. He's at the line right now. 18 points, 13 rebounds. That's fantastic. 2 blocks, 1 steal. Whoever picked up Karl Anthony Towns in fantasy is a freaking boss. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this guy Halliburton played like dog shit today. Still, did he score at all? No, 0 for 8, 0 for 7 for 3, only 5 assists. He played 26 minutes, complete dog shit in his first game, man. I did not see that coming. So here goes number 26, man. Gives it over to 5. 5 is Walker, the guy that missed that dunk earlier. Top of the key. He's just going to pull up in transition here. Off the back rim. Karl Anthony Towns with yet another rebound, dude. Get the score back up here. Brunson dribbling on the right-hand side, being guarded tightly by 5. Walker. In and out dribble. Ooh, nice pass inside to Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns made Shepard pay there with a nice little elbow towards the face. No contact, but they did call another foul. So Karl Anthony Towns is going to get more free throws. You know what I'm saying? So I do like the fact that he's drawing fouls, but I would like to see him at least attempt to try to make the bucket though. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I really enjoy I'm really enjoying this game. So like is this the real Knicks, or is the game against the Celtics the real Knicks? This is the real Knicks, because the Celtics, they're just a well-oiled machine. They're playing finals level basketball here at game one of the season. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks just got together, and for them to go against the Indiana Pacers, who gave us trouble last year and beat us in the playoffs, with an entirely new team, it seems like the Knicks were able to handle business tonight and really put this not really put this team away yet, but we're whipping that ass right now. Obi back to 26, back to Walker, in and out, goes right into a double team there, gets whacked, but they're gonna call a foul. Now that's bullshit. I didn't see any contact there, but they're gonna call a foul here on the Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks crowd. Look at all everybody in there trying to get everybody hype out there. Gotta love New Yorkers. Gotta love Knicks fans. Another cross court pass. Indiana with the cross court passes. Mathurin with a little stutter step pull up jump shot. Carl Anthony Towns with yet another rebound. Back to Deuce. Back to Brunson. Left hand side. Here comes everybody across the timeline. Brunson setting it up. Nice little in and out dribble. Got a guys on the hip. Carl Anthony Towns with a fake screen. Here he goes. Sets up another one. Brunson goes the opposite direction all the way to the basket. Puts the brakes on and gets a shot up. And they're gonna call a foul and one. Yes, he is. Look at Brunson. Brunson looks to be in great shape, man. You want to talk about his weight? I feel like Brunson's weight is down, but his strength is up. That's another thing too. Since I said it, a lot of people equate size to strength. There's a lot of fat motherfuckers out there that can't even lift this stuff out of their car, but just because they weigh a certain amount, they think they're strong. You know what I'm saying? You're not strong just because you're big. You know what I'm saying? You have to put in some work as far as strength. Size wise, people can't really tell if you're strong until they touch you. So I mean, shout out to my coworkers. I got a lot of coworkers that are big, but you touch them and they feel like a child. You know what I'm saying? You can feel if they feel like a soft baby. You know what I'm saying? No strength. You can feel a dude's strength just by touching them sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Brunson top of the key. Number 26 has it. Spin. Brunson got to trust his teammates a little bit more. Sometimes he goes hard. Of course, he can score. Look at McHale. What a shot there. Josh Hart was in the right place at the right time. Here goes Indiana now off a Knicks turnover. 26 looking. Gives it over to Obi, back to Mathurin in the corner. Good defense by the Knicks. Josh Hart met him, but Mathurin meets him on the other side for a nice up and under layup there. So scores 81 to 108. Knicks are still clocking these cats here. Josh Hart's bringing it across the timeline. Looking to get Brunson the ball. Does give it to him. So we got a double screen here from Cat and Josh. Brunson decides to take neither. Here goes Brunson. Finally takes the Josh Hart screen. Here he goes. Pull up jump shot. Knocks that down. My goodness. How many points is Brunson going to get tonight? What does Brunson have tonight? 26, son. Over to Obi. Obi hop step. Ends up getting fouled by Brunson. So he's looking at the ref. He did grab him, though, son. I mean, these guys argue a lot. But he did grab him. But shout out to Brunson, man. I don't know what his workout routine is, man, but that dude could stop on a dime. So his knees ain't gonna be shit in about 20 years. He's gonna be walking crazy in about 20 years, man. Because that dude, you want to talk about Kemba Walker stopping on a dime? This guy Brunson could create a move. Next thing you know, the balls of his feet are implanted to the ground, and then he just rises up with a height on the jump shot, and then still knocks it down. Unbelievable. So let's do an update on the scores as you can see it on the screen here. Mikal Bridges with 21 tonight, 5 assists, 1 rebound, 1 steal. OG 14 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Don't be mad at OG because that is his basically his career averages there, like around his career averages. Karl Anthony Towns tonight, 21 points, 15 rebounds. You want to talk about can he rebound? Yes, he can. Tonight did a lot of rebounding in traffic and stuff like that. So shout out to Karl Anthony Towns. Against a team like Indiana, like say Mitchell Robinson would have a big game rebounding also, just because they're not physical out there, so they can get the rebounds. So Karl Anthony Towns, by being a little bit physical, just like Mitchell Robinson, he can get the rebounds. What makes it good though is that Karl Anthony Towns could put the ball in the basket. Shout out to the 9 for 10 for the free throw. If that was Julius Randle, he would be shooting. He would be basically 2 for 10, 3 for 10, something like that. And that's detrimental to the team. So that's the difference between like a Mitch and a Karl Anthony Towns. Like we needed to get the center because the way the Knicks play, the center is definitely going to get opportunities to score and stuff. So it is what it is with that. Brunson, like I said, 26, man. He might end up with 30 tonight. Only 30 minutes. So, man, I mean, the guy is scoring a point a minute almost. Josh Hart playing an excellent game. Double, 18 points, 3 assists, 1 steal. Still got plenty of basketball to play, man. 5 minutes and 43 seconds. I'm waiting to see when they're going to start cracking the bench open on the Knicks side. Because 5 minutes up by 30, we need to take Brunson out. So they just I believe it's a timeout or a foul or something like that. So hopefully when we come back, both teams take the starters out and then they could just move on and go to the next game here. So as soon as they do that, man, then maybe we could talk about something else as time goes on here. So I mean, I'm very proud of the Knicks, man. So like I said, shout out to all the fans that went off the deep end off the first game. Shout out to all the Yankee fans that went off the deep end after it wasn't even July yet. And fans were crying about how bad the Yankees are and they suck. They need to fire Cashman and need to fire this guy, need to trade this guy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the fans that were going crazy. It wasn't even July yet. July is mid-season. It wasn't even mid-season yet. And the fans are doing that. Now the tonight, the Yankees are actually playing in the World Series. So after this game, also shout out to the Brooklyn Nets game. And the Brooklyn Nets game, I did believe they started at 7 tonight. The Knicks started at 7:30, and then the Yankees started at 8. You know what I'm saying? So after this game, hopefully, we'll all get a chance to slide on over to that Yankee game, and hopefully we'll be in the 7th inning or something like that, or our 8th inning or something, and the Knicks are up. I mean, Yankees are up. I'm not even gonna look. So if you want to put spoiler alerts in the chat, that's fine. But I'm not even gonna look at the Yankee game. I'm just gonna concentrate on the Knicks. As soon as 8 o'clock hits, I'll do the switch. I'll end the podcast as quickly as I can, and then we'll get over to the Yankee game, and we can do some updates. Here comes Obi with a nice little layup. So that's a set play for them. I can't tell you how many times the Indiana did that. Or overhead pass to get a basket at the rim. Here comes campaign now coming around a Josh Hart screen. Back to Josh Hart all the way to the basket. A lot of contact, but Josh Hart with a good strength able to finish there with the foul. Mathurin has it now. 113-83. Knicks are up by 30, fam. So Deuce, I wonder what Shaq got to say tonight. Anybody have Shaquille O'Neal's number? Here goes number 26. Shepard all the way inside gets cracked there by Ariel Porty, number 55, baby. Double nickel. So I hate his name, Ariel. He did whack him in the grill though. So we gotta call him double nickel or something, man. Because Ariel Hockporty, oh my goodness. It's a little bit too wild. So Josh Hart getting a standing ovation there by the fans. A little clapping it up a little bit. Not a standing ovation, but clapping it up for him. So the benches are getting cleared there. They got some guys on Indiana I never seen a day in my life. The Knicks still have some decent starters out there, some decent players. Hockporty now, good defense there, kickball. So I appreciate kickballs. Kickball just shows defensive awareness. Stop the ball. I don't care if you kick the ball and it ends up being back into the Indiana's hands. But as long as you stop the play, kickballs are great for me. I love that. So I don't know who this kid is there. He just came in. Number 5, that's Walker, top of the key with campaign. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Shepard. Mikal Bridges almost had that. Mikal Bridges needs to get out this game. Mathurin pulls up, back rim, no good. Campaign has it, gives it over to Deuce. So Knicks need to start making substitutions, man. We're up by 30 with 4 minutes and 35 seconds, man. What are we doing? Here comes Deuce now, up and under. Cross-court pass it to Mikal, back to Deuce. So Deuce has it. A lot of contact by Jackson and Walker. He's still going at him. So Walker falls on the floor. They're going to call a foul on the Knicks. So Deuce doing a little bit too much with this guy, Walker, totally overzealous, jumping on the guys and stuff like that. But good defense by him. He's been playing pretty hard today. Knicks are still up by 30. With all that falling on the floor, Knicks are up by 30. So it's good to see, even though they're down by so much, that they still attacking. So I don't want to see nothing. The Knicks don't showboat. We're not showboating. You don't see them cheering to the crowd and pointing and doing the antics. The Knicks just get out there and do business. If Indiana was blowing out the Knicks, they would be trying to showboat us right now. So the Knicks do not do that. So that's got to be said. That's got to be said. The Knicks play with honor. In this league, we play with honor. We beat a team bad. We don't brag or boast. If we lose, we don't get too down. We just show up the next game. So shout out to Pac Home for Bridges. So we get to see 4 Pac out there. So some guys I would like to see taken out. Deuce probably needs to come out. He was already hurt in this game. So take him out and put the kid in there, Tyler Kolek. He go campaign now. Gonna get some minutes in garbage time. Trying to get the ball across the timeline. Gets it over there about 17 seconds. Deuce has it. Back to Ariel. Ariel double nickel. Get back to Deuce now. Deuce is there on the elbow. Comes around the screen. Dribbling with the defender on the hip. Just launches a jump shot. Heavy defense. A lot of contact. Still make the shot, man. Knicks is still up by 30. Unbelievable. Number 5, Walker, attacking Jericho. Goes right at him. Right at his chest. Goes over the top. And they're going to call a foul on Jericho. So Walker's a good player, man. Kind of like a hack, though. No finesse to his game. Everything is athleticism and just kind of just like running through cats. So here he goes off the dribble. And he just goes right at Jericho Sims' chest. Got a little bit of the neck and chin also. No finesse to the shot. Able to make that 3-point play traditional. Cam now fake a shot, fake a pass just to get loose. Comes across the timeline now. 17 seconds. All the way to the basket, takes a bump, and he scores. So they're going to call it and one. So it was a layup and one by Cameron Payne. Taking a look at the defense, saw there was nobody in the paint, took a chance, and took a lot of contact. Here he goes all the way in, number 26. Nice little bump. Nobody inside. I don't know who number 12 is there. So let me see who number 12 is. I have no idea who the hell that is. Here goes Tyler Kolek finally coming in the game. So number 12 on Indiana. Who is this? That's Furphy? Dude's name is Furphy. Johnny Furphy. Never in my life have I ever seen that dude in my life before. Tyler Kolek is in the game, guys. Shout out to Tyler Kolek. Dadier, that's 4 Pac in the game. So I would like to see Jacob Toppin also, man. Who could we take out to get some extra bread? Here goes Walker now. He's looking to go one-on-one, telling guys to clear out. Just caught number 35 on a cut, but good another good play there by Hawk Porty, number 55 double nickel to kick another ball just to stop the play. So I appreciate kickballs, man. You know, kickballs, kicking the ball is a skill. You know, if you can stop the ball with a kick, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, inbounds pass number 5, trying to get it in. Gives it over to number 12. Number 12 all the way to the basket there. He gets clapped. He gets clapped by 55 and Pac Home. So Pac Home needs more minutes, man. I love the way Pac Home plays. Shout out to Dadier, very aggressive. Look at that. Dadier. Wow, look at Dadier. Dadier came in there and gave a lot of contact there. So you could tell when guys play professional, man, because they're not afraid to do the dirty work plays. Here goes number 12 again. Number 29, remember. We got to find out who 29 is. Fake shot there by Walker. So Walker is the offense for Indiana right now. Got another score. Very ugly, but still got the score there for Indiana. Here comes Tyler Kolek off a cross-court pass there. He's there on the right-hand side, gets all the way to the middle. Tried to give it to Hawk Porty, number 55. Walker gets it, gets another score. So Tom Thibodeau more than like he's going to call a timeout now or something. Because this bench is definitely not doing what they're supposed to do. Tyler Kolek gives it over to Cam. Cam across the timeline. Looking to set something up. Here comes Ariel, double nickel. Looking to give it to him. Campaign picks up his dribble, gives it over to Jericho. Back to Campaign, top of the key. Fakes a 3. Side steps. Double team is there. Need to find the open man. Gives it to Jericho. Takes 2 dribbles, spin in the paint. Turns around and dunks it, baby. That's what he could do. Turn around, post, spin, dunk. Love it. You got to be able to do a little bit of something in this NBA. Here goes number 29, split the defense, attacking Ariel. Wow, nice give and go pass there by James Johnson. Look at James Johnson. The only thing that James Johnson ever contributed to this league is like, oh, that guy could fight. Fuck that. Can you play basketball? He was Campaign, left-hand corner, back to Pac Home. 4 Pac on the drive against James Johnson. He gets fouled. And they're gonna say out of bounds, and they're gonna say it's Indiana basketball. Oh, come on, man. So that was a rookie getting fouled. So, you know, they try to say that it's the referees are not like doing things on purpose. As soon as they see a rookie and he clearly gets fouled, they're just not gonna call it on him. That sucks, man. Shout out to David L. talking about Hart. And Harlem CEO here at the end. He says, oh man, I needed one more bucket from Deuce for my parlay. Oh shit. Yeah. Sorry about that, man. Tonight it was all about the starters, man. It's all about the starters. I'm afraid to look at my parlay But it's all about the starters today, man. Wow, man. We almost had we have 4 guys with 20 points tonight. Josh Hart with 20 points and 10 rebounds, fam. Also 3 assists, 1 steal. We got Brunson with 26 points. He got 5 and 5 is on the rebounds and assists. 21 and 15 for Towns. He got 2 blocks also with that. OG is the only starter that didn't get 20. He got 14 points, 6 for 12. And Mikal Bridges with 21 points there, 5 assists and 1 steal, 1 rebound. So all the other stats were basically got frozen for a long period of time, and the scoring went up a little bit. So far right now with Mikal Bridges with 16 points, I believe, in the first game, 21 in the second. So he's basically averaging about 18 points per game. Is that what it is? So 18 points per game is pretty good for like a third string. You want to talk about the third option that people like to talk about options, so like the third leading scorer, 18 points per game. I like to say third leading scorer. I don't want to talk about options. I don't want to talk about shot creating and that type of thing. That's not how I look at the game. You know what I'm saying? But 4 guys with 20 points is excellent. So this is not going to be, just like the first game. We're not going to lose every game like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like this game, we're not going to win every game like this where 4 guys get 20 points. It's not going to happen. We're going to get some nights where McBride gets 20. You know what I'm saying? Some nights when like maybe like Campaign might actually, get 20 points or something like that. Maybe OG will be the guy that gets 30 points or something in a particular game. You know what I'm saying? According to whatever's happening out there. You know what I'm saying? The world's not perfect, but we got a team that they can do things, man. We don't even have Precious. We don't even have Precious. And Shamit or busted his shoulder. Imagine if Shamit was out there. How much better would this team be? With Precious and Shamit. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting, man. So we just got to go through it. Definitely impressive win here by the Knicks. Still got 2 minutes and 8 seconds left. It's only formality, but right now 119-94. Excellent game by the Knicks. So I'm getting anxious now. So let's take a look at this Yankee game here. I know we got 2 minutes left. Let's take a look and see what's going on with the Yankees. Oh my God. All right, let's do this now. New York Yankees box score. Oh my God, 2-1. Oh, come on. The freaking Google automated voice is so annoying. Sometimes it comes on, sometimes it doesn't. So the Yankees are actually up 2-1. So that's a good look for the Yankees right now. 7 hits. The Dodgers had an error. So we're at the 6th inning mark. So like I said, we should be about the 7th inning by the time this game is over. So like I said, I won't be doing any play-by-play of the Yankees game or anything like that, man. But after this game, we will slide over there, and I'll be watching that with the wife as soon as I get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So big time. This is a big time performance here by the Knicks. Like I said, we play 82 games. There's going to be so many different ups and downs. Right now, we had a big down, and now we're big up right now. Shout out to Indiana shooting threes. We got Walker basically just going crazy with the bottom of the bench guys. Tyler Kolek just cleared it out, 19 seconds, 18 seconds across the timeline. Looking to give it to Pacome. Back to Kolek, another turnover. So Knicks a little bit too tight at the half court line there. So Pacome just called a foul there. So the guys need a little bit more space out there. Guys are making too many mistakes at the top of the key, not giving the guys enough space up there at the half court line. So guys definitely got to start setting up a little bit more closer to the 3-point line, just to give them some more space. Let the defense set a little bit before they start making these passes. So this is the bench guys. They got to get it together. I do not want to see them cut lower than 20 though, because that's not going to tell the whole tale of the tape. Right now, Indiana is getting close to 20 now. It's 119-96. Hopefully the bench could clear it up a little bit. Look like 29 is being exaggerating here. Talacola come across a Dadier screen, and they're gonna call a legal screen by number 55. Double nickel just got another illegal screen. So you have to establish your screen, but you can't move and screen. Move and pick. That's a real call. You cannot move and pick in the pros. And that's exactly what Double Nickel just did. Here goes Walker, thinks he's Michael Jordan out there by himself. 29 comes across. He just launches a 3-point shot off the back rim, no good. Knicks are fighting each other for the rebound. Here comes whoever this guy is. He gets another point. So they're getting close to the 20-point mark here. So like I said, I would love to still beat this team by 30. So number 29 is pouncing on Tyler Kolek. One thing I got to say about Tyler Kolek, he's a good point guard and this, that, and the other, but he cannot create separation. So when he brings the ball up the court, he looks a lot like Mark Jackson, with a lot of contact, a lot of contact, a lot of contact. But Tyler Kohler comes across the half court line, and then he looks to start setting up as soon as he crosses the half court line. He needs to create a little bit more space or get the ball advanced a little bit further out before he starts to look to set up the offense. So as a defender, if you're defending a guy like Tyler Kolek, you're looking to play physical with them because Tyler Kolek is playing physical with you. So as soon as you come across the half court line, now you got to use the half court line as an extra defender. And Indiana's doing that against Tyler Kolek right now. So James Johnson, I don't know, he probably was thinking about fighting somebody. That's why he wasn't able to catch the ball, number 16. Because apparently he's like the greatest fighter you ever seen, super street fighter. The ultimate fighter, freaking James Johnson. Motherfucker ain't shit in basketball, man. With all the skills in the world, can't manage to get a good role in the NBA. But his claim to fame is that he could fight really good, man. What the hell? Tyler Kolek fakes a jump shot, ends up getting a foul there. So the jig is up, man. They've been attacking Tyler Kolek, being very physical with him. I like to see Obi Toppin in the game here. So the Knicks definitely cleared out the bench a little bit here. Tyler Kolek getting a lot of contact. Looking to build the lead here. Got to knock down his free throws. 121 and 98 right now with 50.5 seconds in this game. First shot up and good. Knicks 122 to 98. Looking to get the next shot up here. And once again, I definitely appreciate the people that did pop in the podcast. The numbers for this pod won't be too good. Like I said, I guess somebody must be doing a watch along right now. Some big guy must be doing a watch along, or there might just be too many watch alongs on at the moment. Shout out to Pacome, lost his man there. Good pass on the inside. So the referees called something. I don't know what they called. They called a foul. I know they didn't call a foul. They're going to call a foul off the ball. So no basket. So here goes Walker being guarded by Jericho there. So the referees are still fucking around. 41 seconds. These guys are looking to get overtime or something. I don't know what's going on here. Check the ball. Number 12 has it. Over to 29. Comes across. Tyler Kohler guarding him closely. Back to number 12. Number 12, a lot of contact there with Dadier. Dadier, good defense. Number 16, James Johnson dribbling with the hot green kicks. Kicks it inside to number 12. Good turnaround jump shot off the back rim. No good. Double nickel gets it over to Tyler Kohler. Trotting the ball up the court. 21 seconds. Knicks going to do 2 for 1 because there's a 2-second shot clock differential right now. Looks like the Knicks are going to just dribble out the clock and get the turnover. So, when it comes to turnovers and stuff like that, stuff like this is going to be a cheap turnover here. So I would rather just take a shot. I know it's the mercy rule, you know what I'm saying? So, it goes a turnover by the Knicks. So it's so it was 0.7, but the time went back up to 1.2. Indiana takes the inbounds here. James Johnson gets the ball back, He takes a shot, finally takes a shot. Yeah, Carl Anthony Towns just cheered him on, said, "Yeah, did good job, bro." So there he goes, giving him a hug. Look at Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony looked like he gained some weight, man. I don't want to see Carmelo Anthony with any extra weight on him. Shout out to Tim Thomas. I love the fact that Tim Thomas has been at most of the Knicks games the last 2 seasons, man. So it's good to see him out there. He's out there with his kids and stuff. So I don't know what's going on with Tim Thomas. Maybe, he's trying to establish himself, as a former Knick and stuff. But it would be nice to see if Tim Thomas can do something more to contribute, especially with the meet and greets and stuff like that. So anyway, that's the end of the game, man. Nothing really else to talk about here. Let's get into the box score. Like I said, 4 Knicks with 20 points tonight. 21 for McHale, 21 for Towns, 20 for Josh Hart, and 26 for Brunson. Which is excellent. We played against an Indiana Pacers team that plays with pace. I thought we beat them at their own game. Siakam was totally knocked out this game with 12 points, only 23 minutes. Miles Turner, 13 points in 23 minutes. Halliburton is a tail of the game here with 0 points, only 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 rebound. So a guy that you was talking all this shit throughout the as long as he's been with the Pacers and stuff, especially in the playoffs, he shows up in the first games and just lays a fucking egg here. As far as the rest of the players, Indiana played a lot of guys, man. You got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They played every single active player tonight, Indiana Pacers. They played 15 players tonight. I think that's unprecedented. 15 players, bro. So anyway, the Knicks end up winning by 25, which is excellent. I think that tells the whole tale of the game that the Knicks were whipping their ass basically from the second quarter on. First quarter 25-24, 36-21, 34-19, and then in the fourth quarter with the bench coming back a little bit against our bench, 34-28. So like I said, 25-point lead for the Knicks. So we just got to clap it up. Let's do it. Do we do the soul clap or can we do like a more elaborate clap here? Let's check it out. Let's do this one. They also have an air horn here too. Let's see if this air horn is better. I mean, that was like the most that was the most sus air horn I've ever heard. I like the Die Hard Knicks air horn much better, man. So anyway, we up out of here, guys. Die Hard Knicks podcast. Yankees, what's going on with the Yankees before we get up out of here? Yankees are still up. Make sure we refresh this. Top of the eighth. Once again, we just did the seventh inning stretch. It's the top of the seventh right now. Knicks are still up 2-1. So hopefully Yankees can hold on and we can win game one and start the series off on the right foot, man. So shout out to the Yankees. Shout out to everybody that popped in on the chat. Shout out to anybody that's gonna pop in on the replay and stuff like that. Die Hard Knicks will probably go live tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Well, tomorrow's my work day, so I probably will not go live tomorrow. So anyway, we'll keep an eye on the schedule. I'm not sure when the Knicks next game is, but should I click that? I mean, if I click that, I might go down a rabbit hole. But anyway, shout out to the Knicks. I definitely be doing another watch along for the next game, and try to get some more shenanigans in there as well. Please subscribe, like the Die Knicks podcast. I just did a podcast yesterday before I did the show on the Nick of Time show where I talked about some past and present stuff going on with the Knicks. Please support the podcast, support the old stuff that I do. Check out the timeline, check out some different pods that I do and see if you guys enjoy that. Hit me in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe, like I said. And I'll catch you guys next time, man. Die Hard Knicks out of here. Peace.
Eru, I see you. Die Hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard, homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, man, he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.